The book contains everything. Making money is about reading books. Through books, one has the ability to judge for oneself and exercise autonomy. 1. Having a high barrier to entry means it equates to money. As long as money keeps flowing, inflation will continue to occur. 2. Currency is fake money, and real money lies in real estate and stocks. 3. Milton Friedman, even the worst market is better than the best government. The less government intervention in the market, the better. 4. Life is about lining up. Find a strategic position. 5. Ways to make money. Invest in monopolistic businesses. Invest in monopolies. For example, real estate, where the location and land are unique. 6. Hayek, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Minimum wage. Communism. Markets do not reward based on moral standards. They reward only based on price, demand, and supply. 7. Erich Fromm, escape from freedom. Humans have gained freedom but feel loneliness and anxiety. To avoid this, they submit to authority. 8. Road of slavery. Freedom is competition. Effort, and responsibility, which people avoid because they don't want to do anything. They are not mature enough to accept freedom. 9. Labor value theory. It argues that if a college graduate makes it, a bowl of noodles should cost $30. Law of diminishing marginal utility. According to market logic, it's $5. Regardless of who makes it. 10. Effects of opening roads such as subways, bridges, and tunnels. Cost savings in transportation. Ultimately, transportation costs matter. If the fare is high, the effect of opening buses or subways decreases significantly. 11. Public choice theory. Politicians and public officials act in their own best interest. Don't trust their words. They don't execute economic policies with political burdens. 12. Understand market economics. Don't rely on instincts or intuition. Just as believing the Earth is flat, and the Sun revolves around it is wrong, you need to learn. 13. Marx Capital. There is no economic value. It is not a scientific understanding of social phenomena and mechanisms, but a human image that fits into arbitrariness and morality. 14. Keynes and Buffet's investment methods. Concentrated investment. Long-term investment. Buy cheaply. Invest in the minority against the majority. Prohibit credit investments, and avoid speculating. 15. Soybeans. Convergence to the average. Large producers do not continue to produce large ones but produce small ones. Small ones do not continue to produce small ones, but produce large ones, eventually converging to the average. So, buy stocks with low PER and low PBR. 16. Portfolio. The correlation between umbrella companies and oil companies is good, because they are opposite in terms of profitability. But the correlation between oil companies and sunscreen companies is not good because it is high. 17. Efficient market theory. No one can make money from information publicly available in the market, because the market has already reflected the price immediately. In other words, it rises before fraud. You cannot make excess profits from public information. 18. Invest in stocks that have not risen in 3 years, or that have turned upward in their 200-day long-term moving average. 19. Invest in index funds. Invest in relatively inefficient real estate. 20. Invest in stocks with low investment returns over 3 years. 21. Beberung, the more expensive, the better it sells. It induces respect through waste and showmanship. 22. Technology, more important than labor and capital in economic growth. Advanced countries continue to be advanced for this reason. Follows the law of diminishing returns. Invest in advanced countries. 23. FANG, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google. This is a gold mine. 24. Invest with slow thinking. Fast human thinking brings investment failure, while slow thinking brings investment success. 25. Abandon intuition and judge calmly. 26. Paths that ruin investment, confidence and optimism. The biggest mistake of investors is excessive confidence. 27. Petrodollar crisis? China opened a stock exchange in Shanghai, in reaction to the opposition to trading all oil only in dollars, and traded with Iran, Venezuela, etc. in yuan. 28. China's One Belt, One Road initiative connects land routes to oil-producing areas. A reproduction of the ancient Silk Road. The construction of military bases in the South China Sea is for security. 29. Pearl Harbor attack, in 1941, when the U.S. stopped exporting oil to Japan, cutting off 80% of its oil supply. Japan, which was at war with China at the time, eventually attacked. 30. Malacca Strait, key point in the South China Sea, where 90% of water flows and 9 out of 10 major ports in the world are located. 31. Plaza Accord, the beginning of Japan's lost 20 years. Japan's yen was appreciated as it approached 40% of US GDP at the time. 32. Human, lived as cavemen for 7.99 million out of 8 million years. A brain optimized for the Stone Age. To succeed, understand and overcome instincts, such as herd mentality, pursuit of pleasure, myopia, and instinct to show off. 33. Living by instinct leads to automatic poverty. The reason for the majority's poverty, living by primitive instincts. Overcome instincts.